Welcome back to Fieldcraft Chronicles. Today, we venture beyond the front lines to tell the story of a different kind of warrior, the civil engineers who built the arteries of war itself. While infantrymen faced bullets and bayonets, these unsung architects faced collapsing tunnels, frozen rivers, and impossible deadlines. They constructed roads where there was only mud, bridges where there was only void, and harbours where there was only ocean. Their tools were slide rules and steel cables, their battlefield was logistics, and their victories saved thousands of lives you'll never read about in history books. This is the story of resilience engineered into existence under the shadow of total war. Picture the English Channel in 1944, churning grey and merciless beneath storm clouds. Somewhere beneath those waves, engineers are gambling everything on floating concrete the size of apartment buildings. The Mulberry harbours weren't just docks, they were entire artificial ports constructed in secret, towed across open water and assembled under enemy fire. Engineers like Bruce White and Malcolm McAlpine orchestrated this symphony of concrete caissons, each weighing 6,000 tons, positioning them with mathematical precision while German artillery searched for range. Within days of D-Day, these phantom ports were offloading tanks, ammunition and supplies at a rate that would dwarf most modern container terminals. The mud of Normandy became a staging ground for liberation, because somewhere an engineer looked at an impossible problem and refused to accept defeat. While soldiers fought for every yard of French soil, another battle raged beneath the waves. Arthur Hartley, chief engineer of the Anglo-Iranian Oil Company, proposed what sounded like madness, laying fuel pipelines across the English Channel's floor through shifting sands and unpredictable currents to pump petrol directly to the advancing Allied armies. The engineers who made Pluto real worked in diving bells and salvage vessels, splicing pipeline segments in conditions that would challenge modern offshore operations. By VE Day, over 172 million gallons had flowed through these submerged arteries. Every tank that rolled toward Berlin, every supply truck that kept pace with Patton's advance, drank from this invisible river beneath the sea. Hartley and his team understood something fundamental. Wars aren't won by brave charges alone, but by the unglamorous work of keeping fuel flowing and wheels turning. Imagine carving a highway through 1,900 miles of subarctic wilderness in just 8 months. The United States Army Corps of Engineers didn't just imagine it, they actually did it, through permafrost that, well, swallowed bulldozers whole, across rivers swollen with snowmelt, and through forests so dense that surveyors lost sight of each other. At 20 paces, these engineers pushed the Alaska Highway into existence. They worked 20-hour days in temperatures that froze diesel fuel solid, built bridges over gorges where, honestly, one mistake meant death, and created a supply route that secured North America's northern flank. Every mile represented not just engineering, but survival, adapting construction techniques to environments that actively fought back, learning to read terrain like indigenous peoples had for millennia, and applying industrial-age solutions to, Stone Age conditions. These architects of resilience teach us something really profound about preparedness and adaptation. They succeeded not because they had perfect conditions, but because they refused to let imperfect conditions define what was possible. In our modern pursuit of bushcraft and self-reliance, we chase the same spirit, the ability to look at obstacles and see opportunities, to turn scarcity into innovation, to build solutions from whatever materials the world provides. Their legacy isn't just the physical infrastructure they left behind, but the mindset that extreme circumstances demand creative engineering and unshakable resolve. If this journey through history's hidden engineers has sparked something in you, hit that subscribe button and join the Fieldcraft Chronicles community. Share this video with anyone who understands that true survival isn't just about enduring, it's about building, adapting, and engineering resilience into every challenge we face.